you ask me, getting divorced should be a last resort. In a divorce, the children always suffer. But if there's no chance that the couple will ever get along again, if it's nothing but fighting and shouting and slamming doors, if the children are going to suffer more if the couple stays together, if love is, it's just never going to be coming back, well, then I guess divorce is, still probably the best option. But what if it's not the parents? What if it's not just the parents that want a divorce, but it's also the children? What if it's an entire province? Like, let's say, Alberta, or even Quebec, that want to separate from the rest of our family. When you're talking about almost 40 million citizens that like the children in the divorce, they're going to suffer. So many of them will have to change their names from Canadian, I guess, to Albertan or Albertians, Quebectorians, Quebecois, I guess it would be. But, oh man, I'm not sure what my province is going to call itself. Well, are we going to be BCians or British Columbians? I mean, that's just two words that represent other countries, isn't it? I like being Canadian. And will the rest of Canada even be called Canada anymore? How will BC operate separated from the rest of Canada? I mean, these are gigantic questions and important ones. But probably the most important one is, does Canada still love each other? Is this relationship still savable? Still possible? If the government changes, will Alberta stay? For the sake of the kids, or maybe I should say for the sake of the citizens of this country? Shouldn't we try to make this work? Kick out our globetrotting leaders and just put a Canadian back in charge. Maybe we can make this all work out. And if we do, Canada's going to be all right again. I do understand where Alberta is coming from, but premiers and prime ministers change. Parties eventually get voted out. But, divorce is forever. Yeah. I mean, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, but I don't want Alberta to leave. Honestly, I don't even want Quebec to leave, Not that I've ever understood where that province is coming from. Maybe we could stay together. Make this all work out. And we can get back to the regular loving arguments that every marriage has and be a happy family again. Nobody ever asked me what I wanted with all of this, but if they did, I'd just say, I want Canada to stay together. I like Alberta.